Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are finally going to do a get ready with me. I have several goodies here that I have been obsessed with, and I thought what I would do is just show you my go-to travel everyday makeup look. This is basically the look that I did most days because we were getting up early, staying out late, and I just needed sort of quick and easy makeup. And these are the products that I leaned on the most while I was on my trip, and just sort of like the fresh glowy look that I was getting, especially when I was super tired and had not had a lot of sleep. I felt like these products really helped kind of liven up my complexion and make me look like I had some sleep. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, of course finishing off with a fragrance of the day, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited to be doing a get ready with you today. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a makeup video, and I'm so excited because I'm basically going to do my quick and easy travel makeup. These are luxury beauty favorites that I have just really been enjoying, the ones that I was reaching for the most when I was traveling, and just kind of an easy look. I've been talking about my new favorite go-to base combo, and this product that I'm talking about has been around forever. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and to be honest, when I bought this way back when it launched, I was kind of like, I don't really understand this product. Is it just a highlighter? Is it supposed to be a base? I just was kind of like about it, and now I'm completely enthralled with it. So I'm going to show you how I've been using it for just really easy makeup looks. So I've been using this as my base and then going in with concealer to spot perfect. And I am using this in the shade 3. This is for light medium skin tones, and I've just been going underneath the eyes, so that's going to be giving it a nice little brightness under there. And then I have just been going down the center of my face, and then basically just kind of doing a little X on the sides here. So yep, I'm actually using it like primer slash foundation. And then I finally picked up the Shiseido brush, and you guys, this is so amazingly soft. Now I get the hype about it, and then I will just go through with this soft brush and buff this in to my skin. I really love this because you can just like literally kind of almost give yourself a little eye massage over here. It is so soft. This has been raved about, and I kept on putting it on my radar and then forgetting about it, but it was on sale the other day at Sephora and thought I would go ahead and pick this up. And I'm so glad I did, because this really is just so beautiful for putting on foundation and liquid product. Okay, so as you can see, it's gonna give your skin a really pretty glow. But I promise when you're up close, it's not like you're gonna see glitter or anything. It is just going to give you that sort of healthy glow. And then we're gonna go in with concealer, and we're gonna sort of spot correct. It'll tone down a little bit of the glow, but the great thing about the Flawless Filter is that it basically peeks through your skin throughout the day. So you're gonna have this nice little healthy glow regardless of what you're putting on top. It just wears really beautifully on the skin and makes it look healthy without looking like you're wearing a bunch of makeup. So then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to be using the Dior. This is the Backstage Concealer, and I am going to put a little bit of this on areas that I feel like I need it. So I'm just going to take a little bit here in the hollows of my eyes, and then I'll come down a little bit on my nose, tone down the shine on my forehead, and put a little bit on the cheeks. So I'm using this as base as well, and then a little bit on my chin, just to kind of even everything out. Coming back in with this Shiseido brush, and I'm just going to buff this into the skin. It feels so good around the eyes. I feel like just for the eye orbital area, this is like amazing. Also using the warmth of my fingers to evenly distribute this concealer. And I just really like the consistency of this concealer. It's very stretchy, kind of pliable, very forgiving on more mature skin. And again, I picked it up in shade 2In, and normally I would get the cool color, but they were out of stock in that one, so I just went with 2 Neutral, and I feel like it works great, especially as I'm sort of wearing it as base makeup as well. Okay, here's what this combo looks like, and I'm hoping that you can see the actual glow that is peeking through on camera as well. But to me, it just sort of made my skin look healthy and glowy. This is one where people are asking me like, "Oh, your skin looks so good. What have you been doing lately?" And I've been laughing because I feel like it is the makeup combo I've been using. So I feel like this might be the little secret to that. Okay, after I do that, then I pulled out my Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in medium. And I have fallen in love with the medium shade. I just think it is perfection. And then I will use the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush. I love to use this synthetic brush for this product. And then I will just warm up my skin using this bronzing cream. So basically I'm using this where the sun would naturally hit, or in the E. So a little bit on the forehead, on the cheeks, and then underneath. And then over here doing the same thing here and underneath. And this just adds a nice little warmth to the skin because I'm not someone who really goes out and tans. So I like to use products that can fake that, give me a little bit of color on the face. And I find that that just really complements the combo of my Flawless filter and concealer as well. Then we're going to move on to eyes. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of the bronzer that I will be using on my face as well, but I like to use this bronzer and just create a little bit of a crease before I do my one and done eyeshadow. So I'll go in with just a fluffy brush. I'm using my blender shader brush from Chanel, and I'm just going to go into a little bit of this bronzer color, and I'm going to use that in my crease just for a little definition here. And again, I like this color. This will also tie everything together once I put the bronzer on. I like to make sure everything is tied together. So I will just do that real quick. Okay, quick little puppy break. Olaf wanted to say hello. So we're gonna put him back in the playpen, continue on. Okay, I've just added a little bit of that bronzer in the crease area, and then I'm coming in with my new obsession. This is the Chantecaille Mermaid Eye in Olivia, and I just love this gray taupe color, and I like it in combination with a little bit of warmth from the bronzer and then a little bit of a cooler shade all over the lid. And I'm using a little flat brush here from BK Beauty, and I think this says 2103 or 203. I will be sure to put the proper brush down in the description box, but my eyeballs are not working without glasses this morning. And I'm just going to go ahead and place some of that Olivia right on the lid. And I'm just coming back in with my blender brush and just softening everything so there's not any distinct lines here, blending that. And here's this real simple eye look. Little contrast with the bronzer. I just love that gray tone, and then we're gonna pop on some eyeliner and mascara and call it a day. Then I pulled out two of my favorite eyeliners, and this is what I've been using with this eye look. I will either go for a deep dark brown, like a coffee brown, and this is in Earth. This is the Lustre Glide eyeliner. And then I have my favorite in Slate. So, sorry guys for the background noise. I have both of my puppies in the room here. They are helping me film this, and clearly they are fighting over a toy. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Earth today because I know I have used the color Slate so many times on my channel, but that is basically going to be a dark charcoal. I find that it's got a touch, almost like a little bit of blue in it, so I feel like it pops my eyes. It's also great for any of you who do not like wearing black eyeliner, but you want that definition. It's a teeny bit softer than black. Earth is this really nice deep brown color, which I just love. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tight line the upper lash line here with Earth. Might help if I have a mirror. I've got a little definition near the lash line, and then I'm going to come on the outer third of the eye and then just deepen that line, and then we can smudge it out. And I'm taking this BK Beauty in number 204, and I'm going to smudge that out, that line. Just soften towards the outer third of my eye. Taking whatever's left on this brush, and I'm just going to bring a little bit of that underneath my lash line here. Then what I'm going to go do is clean up my brows, put on some mascara, and then we'll be back to finish off the face. Okay, we have mascara on, clean up my brows, but this is just this really easy eye look that I like. A little bit of contrast between warmth and cool. And then we are going to go ahead, finish off the rest of the face. I'm first going to set everything before I put down my bronzer and my blush. And for powder today, I am going to be using the AIRBRUSH Flawless Finish Powder. I have been back in love with this powder as well, especially for the summer months. I find that it does not look like powder on the skin. I will just kind of brush a little bit of this on, set everything, and it just wears really beautifully through the day without looking cakey. Then I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the skin with the actual powder. I have the oversized kabuki that I love. I'm just going to take a little bit of this powder, just like that, and knock a little bit off. And then I will just use the kabuki and brush this all over my face, just kind of where the sun would hit just a little bit. And again, I've really been enjoying that bronzer. Okay, then for a pop of color, I'm going in with this SUQQU. This is the limited edition summer blush that I was talking about the other day. It is just a little pop of color. To me, it sort of like looks a little Kool-Aid color, like fun raspberry Kool-Aid. But this one just looks so pretty on the skin. It's going to liven up your complexion, and I will just pop that on. These blushes are so pretty because they've got a little bit of highlighter in it. So even though this looks a little bright, you will see you can kind of play it up or down as much as you want. But I have been having a lot of fun with this blush. I just feel like it makes me look like I've had sleep, even though I have not, and I just love it. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that on my cheeks, and again, you can kind of focus in, like if you want a little bit more of the pink kind of in the apples, you can go ahead do that right at the top. And I just think it's kind of a fun, pretty color here. Now I am going to add just a little bit of this into my eye look just to connect everything. I'm going to take just a teeny bit of that blush, and then I'm going to add a little bit of that into my eye look, just tying everything together. Just kind of right in that crease. I find that that just pops my eyes a little bit. And then I'll take a teeny bit of just the highlighter over on this side and just going to add a little bit of that up in the brow bone. And then for lips, I've just been into simple lip gloss this summer. And one of my favorites is an oldie but a goodie. This is number 119. This is the Chanel lip gloss here. Long time favorite. And it is just the perfect soft pink color here. A little bit of a nudie pink that I thought would go well with that cheek color. So this is the shade 119 from Chanel. Perfect little glossy lip for the summer. And so this was my quick and easy makeup look most days when I was traveling. I just thought it made me look like I had had some sleep. There's a little bit of lightness on the eyes, a little pop of color on the cheeks, kind of keeping everything minimal but a bit glowy and a bit fresh, especially on those days when I really did not have enough sleep, needed coffee. I always felt like the blush really was the key to looking alive, and again using that Charlotte Tilbury base that already has a little bit of glowiness underneath to kind of liven up the complexion. So I've really been enjoying those makeup products, and then I'm going to finish with fragrance of the day, and I'm so excited because good friend of mine, Stacy, sent this to me for my birthday, and this is a gorgeous jasmine fragrance, you guys. If you love jasmine, you're gonna need to get your nose on this. This is Jasmine d'Ange from Christian Dior Privé line. And this is the perfect summer floral fragrance. It is slightly sweet, it is soft, it is feminine, it is pretty. So I'm going to go ahead put a little bit of this on. So I'm going to go ahead put some of this on, and this smells so good. So this is a fresh, fruity, floral. Of course, it has jasmine in it, but it also has notes of peach and apricot. So definitely the sweetness from apricot and peach, a bit of freshness from the bergamot. So when you spray it out, there will definitely be a freshness to this fragrance. Then I smelled the jasmine as well as the peach notes. The apricot is in there, asmanthus, which I also feel like leans a little bit in that apricot sweetness as far as a floral. And then in the base, it's got white musk and vanilla. So definitely going to be a bit sweet from those fruit notes. The mix of the jasmine and the peach in here make this very feminine to me. So this fragrance feels very feminine. It feels a bit floaty. It is not super dense. It is not super syrupy. I would say yes, it is going to lean a little bit on that sweet side, but I would say a soft, floaty sweetness, and it just really is such a beautiful scent for the summer. Like when I'm out walking and I walk past jasmine bushes, I'm like, ooh, that smells so amazing. I want to smell like that. This is what that smells like to me, except it's going to have a little bit of that fruitiness in there. Of course, I love fragrance with a bit of vanilla in here. And then I feel like the musk sort of tethers down the sweetness and makes this a little bit more of an adult fragrance. So absolutely love this. This is stunning. It has been on my list forever. So thank you, Stacy. This was the sweetest gift ever. I'm a huge fan of Maison Christian Dior kind of privé line fragrances. I've got a bunch right up there. So I'll add that to my collection, but have just been loving this fragrance, wearing it nonstop since I got it. So thought this was the perfect way to finish off this overall quick and easy makeup look. These are products that I've just been obsessed with lately. These are products we got a little crinkle going on, having a little bit of summer fun, going with a little bit more of a glowy bronzy look, trying to do some soft waves in my hair. So this was basically my go-to travel look, and then I've got several other goodies that I'm going to be doing some fun makeup tutorials with. So stay tuned for those. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will be back with another video soon.